handstand from a crucifix. And you need to do these little tips, okay? So watch the whole video and I'm going to teach you how to do a handstand from a crucifix. Here's what you really need to understand, and this is how to push away, okay? With the left hand, so I'm right hand dominant, so my right hand is going to stay on top. So my left hand is going to go on the floor. To feel how much you need to push away, you just practice on the pole if you want. You're going to go dip a bit back, push the bum away, and try to create a straight line from your wrist to your bum. Engage the core if you can, really push through, okay? So you should feel a nice stretch in your left, but you should feel how much strength you have there to push your bum away from the pole. If you don't push away enough, you're going to collapse. So step one is to understand how much you need to push away with the bottom arm to be able to hold, okay? Where to place the hand, really important. If it comes just a little bit more forward, a bit closer to the pole, all across, you're gonna start moving around and it never really will feel safe, okay? So literally gonna put it under your shoulder. And I mean, if your shoulder is pointing down, it's a straight line down and you're going to keep it that way, okay? And also it's very important to keep the bum and the head in one line. Normally what happens, people kind of start like twisting or tilting into one side and hence they fall. So the first step, what is really important to practice is to keep yourself in one line. So I'm trying to show you that from an angle from here. So if I put my hand down, I'm trying to keep my head and my bum in one line. If I start feeling that my bum is dropping either side, I'm going to fall out, okay? So it's really important that step one is to practice to keep the bum and head in one line and really push, yeah? So if you are afraid of it, you haven't done it before, just literally practice this. So step one, we're on a crucifix. You let go of the knees a little bit. You really focus how to stabilize your core, your shoulder, okay? I'll show you one more time. And just do this. So look, go up, show you from the side. From here, I'm gonna go push. My bum gently comes away. I still got my knees and ankles on the pole. From here, I'm trying to get my knees off and then step down, okay? Let's do it again. And I might show you then so you can see my back. So from here, I'm gonna push my hand away. I keep my ankles on and my knees start coming off. It really helps if you put the right hand, sorry, the right knee onto your right arm. It helps you stabilize the loads. And also when you put your hand down, make sure you don't put it close to the pole. You need to keep some sort of distance. So it's literally gonna go straight under your shoulder. And if you have a look at your videos when you take, your shoulder is pointing in the right place. So you're gonna feel if you put it under, over, across, that you're gonna start moving. But if it's straight under it, you're gonna really create a nice, straight and strong, stable hold, okay? So from here, if you're afraid and never done this before, just practice this. Yeah, that's what I do with my clients as well. Get up into crucifix, feel that feeling that you've got that push and pull with the hands, and just trying to let go of the knees. Even if you're not sliding down just yet, just try to let go with the knees, okay? Now, option two, when you can't feel out. So it's like in between holding it for a second, but also obviously it's a very good way to learn safely get out of the way, okay? Safely exit, because otherwise you could nicely like flop on the side, okay? So from here, gonna go up, straight on the shoulder, let go, and flip out, okay? Shoulder, wrist one line, back. Now from here, I'm gonna let go of my left leg, fall into my right, basically, so where my space is, where my chest is pointing, okay? Try not to flip over, it's not the end of the world. Obviously we do it as well on high levels, but you're just gonna feel really weird and you might just like flop down if you don't have the control. So always step down the way your chest is pointing. So if you're right-handed, the right hand is on the top. Your left leg gonna step down first and the right follows, okay? I'll show you from a different angle. Here we go. So I'm gonna go left, right. And then step 3, when we're trying to hold a straddle, or later on, if you feel confident, you can actually hold a full-on pike or like a full-on handstand, okay? So again, don't forget what I said, that you can rest your leg or knee on your forearm. It's going to give you a bit of a support and security blanket. So you're going to go up, shoot from the side, let go of the knees, and then very slowly, whoops, to step out, okay? I just lost the balance. So very slowly, try to let go into the straddle. Now as you can see, I lost my balance, I didn't panic, I just stepped out. So make sure you really practice step 2 to be able to step out, okay? I do it again. So from here, push, slow, take your time, here it is. And then flop out, okay? So this is step 3, and then step 4 when you actually hold a full-on handstand. Obviously again, it's just how much you practice. If you can do that on the floor, when you're working towards your D shape or extended butterfly or Ayesha, you're gonna feel it much easier, because it's literally the same. You really have to push with the bottom arm, and also make sure you stay one line with the pole, okay? So think about this when you do a split grip upright. You don't just start flipping to the side. Your split grip is straight, okay? So when you go in, say from your crucifix, just to keep it safe. Bottom hand gonna go push you up, yeah? And then you can cartwheel out. So the bottom arm, never gonna go full on flat down. Catch a little bit higher, massive push, okay? So that push is what the push you're gonna do on the floor in your handstand, okay? So I'll show you one more time. I've got a bit slippery hands today, so I can only hold it for a second. So you're coming up, and push, and feel that the bum is coming out. So keep practicing, don't give up. It's gonna take a while, but it's very worth it, okay? Thanks for watching my video. Bye-bye.